Yep. Yep. It'll be like that.
Good thing is it's your 4 life too.
You're
Yeah.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
Except I can't shambles.
Harry Potter zodiac sign would be Voldemort.
I'm reading the books right now.
I'm
On
Hermione.
the second book. Have you read the books?
No, I've also not watched the movies. Don't you dare! I
You
don't
haven't
wanna
watched
hear
the
your
movies?
judgments.
I'm reading Harry Potter right now.
I've never watched
read
or
the
read
books.
Harry Potter.
They're real. I'm on the second one.
Oh, really?
They're so good.
It is.
Oh, they're so good.
I'm
I've never watched.
I love that. You know, spirit animal. Voldemort. Yay.
Kyle is Bellatrix. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Bellatrix
the-
Lestrange?
Yeah, because I haven't gotten to her yet.
She's not good.
First time in
You're good. You've seen them, right?
What's
Let
your
you know.
zodiac sign?
I've seen them, yes.
Ew.
I love it. I've read the books too. though.
You're Dumbledore.
What's yours?
Nemesis.
Me and my
We're
little
like
kid
arch
went at
nemesis.
Zodiac sign.
Mine
He's a
is
Sagittarius.
yeah.
When's your birthday, Ryan?
April 2nd.
What is your zodiac sign?
Aries.
Of course you're an Aries. You're
Wait,
Draco
when's your
Malfoy.
birthday?
September 21st.
Wait, I'm Voldemort. So we're because I'm November.
I'm a
8th,
Virgo.
So I'm Scorpio.
What's up?
Which does make
I'm
sense.
the most anal of the signs. What's up?
It tells me that Scorpios are like
No trigger.
murderous villains, and I'm like, I act like I don't know.
And
I
then
mean,
in the turn,
I don't
it's a 2.
really know about Scorpios per se.
Per se.
Yeah. Melissa's
Private life.
Professor Snape. Makes sense.
I love that.
How are you liking it so far? Are you on book 3 right now?
I think Ron is
Uh-oh.
He's so funny. He
So,
cracks me up.
the one's really good.
If I didn't pick one,
Wait, yeah. Because like, what are your thoughts right now? Where are you at?
so good. Okay, the part I literally just
Private life.
knew was they missed the Hobbit's train to him and Ron. Harry and Ron, they couldn't get through the like
Through the
what is
9
it?
3/4.
I used to remember 9 3/4. They like ran into that. They took the flying car. They crept into the tree. The tree was attacking them.
Yep.
And then they got away from that. And then they went to see like the hat, like people getting in their houses and stuff like that. They're like watching from the outside. And then Snape like comes up from behind him and saw them. And then he's like,
My favorite character.
and then that's literally where I was.
Snape.
I'm like right there.
Okay.
And
I've also never seen Titanic.
5 on your Nami.
There's a lot.
Really to the entire
And then top 3.
I'm like,
Let's go.
Uda.
So I'm like,
Crazy.
Growing up.
Resistance card.
Books are
That
probably one of
should-
my favorite books.
Like,
We'll go.
Book 2 has a lot of implication for like the rest of the story.
okay.
So like, pay attention.
7 on your
All
life.
I will say is pay attention to
Take.
everything.
Yeah.
no trigger.
Okay, but
You can't memorize all
Two
700
open.
pages or failing.
Just from ability.
And this is sets active because it just.
Yeah, okay, because I
This was just left. And then I'll set one with his effect in a turn and
makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
What were you
well,
going to
let's
say?
not focus on that.
gotta remember.
No, y'all keep going. I was just
Oh.
messing with you.
What's your favorite character?
Who's my favorite character?
And you can go off of like the entire series, or you can go up till book 2.
Okay.
One.
So
My favorite character is Zelda,
damn right. One with the green tunic, right?
the princess. Yeah, I know Zelda's not the princess. Start there.
Zelda is the princess.
No,
It's Princess Zelda.
Zelda is the princess. Link is not.
Link is not the princess, yeah.
Wait,
Everybody usually thinks that Link is
Oh,
Zelda.
that was so good. Oh,
That's been
was
my
great.
presence in that conversation.
That was
Five.
great.
so book 2.
I guess the main character and then the games are named Zelda, so people are like, oh, it's obviously Zelda.
It's
My only question to anybody is,
Yeah.
what kind of music do you listen to?
He's pretty much a reincarnated sex slave. Link is.
I mean, hey,
Remind me.
shit. There's worse jobs.
I think.
Rest 5.
Series, I think Hermione's the character.
Well, it wasn't a cuss word in it. It was inappropriate, but it wasn't.
NSFW.
All I will say
And then Dose on
it's really
Whoa.
like book 3 and
7 there.
4. It's
Anami?
like shipping,
Gosh.
and it starts getting
Spider
like,
Web,
super,
and that was it.
but like it is a much darker side.
I'd rather use it.
Um, And you
Kind of like light.
My
When
favorite
you got a
scene is
handful,
when
you
the
got
cat
two.
turns upside down.
yeah, no, so that's in
And
book
then you said you
two,
pass up to that
and
one.
that's when you'll start seeing that gradual shift to like, oh, this is a little bit darker than we thought.
Because I thought the part was creepy where I forgot the teacher's
Probably in
name,
your life.
but he had
No
like,
offense.
a big old
Yeah,
on
my
it,
life.
on the
Oh,
mouse and
oh,
blood. But
Professor Squirrel.
yes, we keep. It's hard for me to remember all their names. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Shit.
But
Five.
that part was kind of
I've just saturated in the media for
Yeah.
years, so I just
You
think, oh,
get-
Big
like
boy.
it's happening, and I'll be like, oh wait,
Luffy.
what just happened?
yeah.
But
Buddha.
what happened?
But
That part was creepy. In my
And
opinion.
return.
so
I was
that's
like-
so that's
active,
creepy,
I'll
and
pass.
that's kind of like your first.
And how many cards in hand?
And it's house can
Five cards in
Yeah.
hand.
Well, I was like, baby unicorn on forest.
Yeah.
That was gross.
Was what?
There's like a baby unicorn, right? Because they're like supposed to be very magical.
Yeah,
creatures.
so essentially, there's a part in the first book of the first movie where they come across this shadow-like figure
Yeah.
devouring a unicorn
And
in
it
like
was
the middle of the
gross.
forest.
It like I was reading it at night, and it was.
There's a
really
reason I
creeped me
don't
out.
watch Harry Potter.
Yeah,
It got kind of at that point. I was like, oh, it's getting dark.
yeah.
I was like,
Was she dark?
Well,
Okay.
because I think in the first book it feels like not like
More
out of
funny.
place,
Three.
but it's not so shocking because you're like, because this is
We'll
your
go five
first
at life.
entry into the dark forest. You're like, okay, yeah, there's evil things that are in here. This is a new mysterious thing because like the
Yes.
unicorns haven't been bothered until recently.
Yes.
So you're like, okay, this is like part of what we're doing, you know.
Because like the blood, did they say their blood gives you like a more life or something?
And
Or it like helps you keep living. Okay.
Yeah, because the whole purpose of like book one, Squirrel and Voldemort's whole thing, is that Voldemort's attached to Pearl, but they're essentially like,
Five left.
I think if I'm correctly, they're
Is it
killing
like
each other.
Kylo Ren?
Right.
Essentially.
Five at life.
Like they're like sharing the same body,
Yeah,
but like they're
so-
dying while that's happening.
So the whole point is what for the Philosopher's Stone.
Yes.
It's because it can grant immortal life because
Buddha.
the water that it produces.
Done
is
minus.
the
Rest your low.
Okay, that makes
And then I'll 2K. Rest your Capone.
Nicholas
Or
Flamel isn't Harry
4K
Potter.
on Uda 9 and then rest Capone.
I do actually know that.
They were looking for him, right? That's what Harry and all
Oh.
had going to the library for. They were like,
How
trying to
many
You were
find
looking
out
for
who he
Nicholas
was. Yeah.
Flamel, yeah.
Four still.
Okay, that all makes sense once you explain that.
Because Nicholas
Yeah.
Flamel, and what I find really fun about this, small sidetrack on it, is to know an actual mist in the 60s.
You want to see Flamel?
They wanted to know who he was because it's connected to stuff.
Yeah, okay. Because even historically, he was the closest person to the quote unquote Philosopher's Stone.
Who's Flamel?
When alchemy. I love it.
This Kyle's.
Oh my god, that's
He
awesome.
legitimately named him Flamel.
I love it so much.
It's Flamel, the space wizard. He's got a little staff and
And
everything.
then small sidetrack off of Harry Potter still. If you want another great book series,
We go
it's called
nine
The
there.
Immortal Diary of Nicholas Flamel.
Uda.
It's a
Yes.
7-book series. So
No
one knows.
Series?
Yes, no one knows about it.
Kyle has like 3 books out of it. We don't have all of them.
Wait, the
And we
Immortal
don't have
Life?
number 1.
I've
I
read
can't start
I've read
it,
all of them.
but I want to.
The Immortal.
I love reading. In
I
general.
think so.
Nicholas-
Book 1 is
what-
called The Alchemist. I'll just Amazon.
You know, he has a couple of the books out of that series.
Oh yeah, I found it.
Yes. Just
Okay. Is it like fantasy?
Yes.
Okay.
So pretty much the entire like early premise of the book, as long as I don't, as long as I remember right and don't spoil anything, is essentially you follow two siblings who get introduced to this world of magic and just out of the blue,
Yeah.
and the person who's kind of helping them through all of this, at least at the very beginning, is Nicholas Flamel.
The boy.
Oh,
Next in your life. No effect.
Yeah, that is. I need to go back and read. That's Harry Potter.
Yeah. So that part was definitely creepy.
Yeah.
And when Harry Potter used the blue powder and like went all the way down to that area of Diagon Valley was campus,
I got Alley.
that part was creepy too because of like the little glass
Yeah.
thing.
Well, this time my time. I think it's like you scared up closer stuff.
The world they had to go
So
Six.
Di Diagon Alley or
That's like
whatever.
Real
my
life.
lawn.
Yeah. So there's Diagon Alley, and then I think it's Diagon or something like that, which is it's like literally just like the undersection
Oh,
of
that.
that area.
Oh,
Because like you'll if you watch the movies, and like and it kind of doesn't help. Like sometimes the movies have some like really good like visual stuff that it helps with. Is that Harry in book 2 when he's pulled out by like Hagrid because whatever, you see how close like the streets are. Like it's literally just a couple alleys
and
down,
those
all
people,
these like
and they know about
shops.
it. Like, I
Yeah.
said, Ron's parents were like living in that area.
Yeah,
and stuff.
and the whole reason he goes there is when he throws the flame powder down, he coughs and mispronounces. Because
Diagonally.
yep, because that's the whole point. Flame powder has to be very
I
pronounced.
I understand as much of this as I understood of them talking about fantasy
Well,
football.
helps me understand it a bit better because sometimes I'm like, I do honestly really like Snape. I think he's kind of cool.
Snape.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna lie.
so Snape
For the
is a lot
win.
of people's favorite character, and I think Snape's story overall is really good. I think Snape is
I have
probably
an
one of my
energy
favorite
drink in my
characters by
backpack,
the end of the
ready.
series. He has a great character.
In case you fall asleep.
Oh no, I stay ready with caffeine because I work really weird hours. Like this
7 on
morning,
your law with my Luffy.
Yeah.
And what he's great character is like his character arc is great. Weird.
Pretty
I'll let you know when
fresh, and then I'll pop these two.
Beyond that, you'll find out about
Alice and I both got our food handler certification.
Wait,
yeah, wow.
I am really liking it though. Like I don't have a lot of time to read it because of school, but I try to read it.
It's funny as our chefs asked if we wanted coffee.
Thanks too, right?
Like I
Yes,
never
sir.
read Pirate Percy Jackson and stuff, so I guess I just.
And then I'm gonna go ahead.
I mean,
Is it too active and end of turn?
all different things, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's hard. Like when I went for Harry Potter, I tried for like 5 years.
Don't see that one every day. Especially in that deck. Alan wanted to win that in that deck. I was like,
I
are
like
you
it.
crazy? Have you lost your
Well, I
mind?
mean, if you're replacing Diamante with the Bartolomeos, then I feel like you can fit the crit again. Because you pretty much are replacing, like Diamante, I feel like is like you either do Queen, Diamante, or you can do Krieg. So it's just a matter of which one you like the best.
Like I already know what shot.
Do you want to draw? Do you want to pop? Or do you want to stand back
I
up?
really always forget her name. The student with the marks. That's him
Oh,
weird.
I love it.
Because I mean, Diamante is not searchable in the deck, just like Krieg. So yeah, brick.
But she's an awesome character. There's a reason why a lot of people love her. I think she
Cool.
really does not get enough love and enough screen time in books or the movies.
Go 7 there.
But she's also an important character in some other ways too. So it kind of like, well, it doesn't help that she's not in here so much. She is important in other ways. They're like, okay, it's still relevant.
So cool. And it's like,
6 cards in hand.
and I hear
7.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Ginny is way better in
Yokes.
the only
You
thing
okay?
the problem is in book 2.
Yeah, I just had a monster. I got indigestion.
Find out.
Oh, okay.
There's kind of a reason
Good
for
to
that.
know. Yeah. It's really good. My friend is like letting me borrow the books, so I'm like,
Yeah, that's
she's like, I'll have to read them all. I was like, okay.
I think overall, my favorite book is book 5.
Oh, is that the Goblet of Fire one?
Order of Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix. Okay.
Order of
I
Phoenix.
remember I really liked the Goblet of Fire movie.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm like,
Goblet of Fire is fire. The only thing that pissed me off about the movie, why did they take out the Sphinx?
oh,
Yeah, there's a Sphinx in book 4.
that's cool. Why did they take that out?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, all the other stuff.
The challenges in book 4 are way cooler. Like in the movie,
Order
it
of the
does it
Phoenix.
justice.
Okay.
But
Only have big cards in hand. Only have big cards in hand. No, but
I'm trying to. What even is the name of the book too? Do you know?
so nope. 37 searchers.
Chamber of Secrets.
Chambers, because I'm assuming the first one is called The Sorcerer's Stone. So I'm assuming like each book is like I'm gonna check.
Oh yeah, that's right. Miss Switchers. Well, because America, it's different. Sorcerer's Stone. In most other countries, it's the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, I like that. That's cool. Yeah, because I just remember like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah.
But
I think they changed it because philosopher just
In there.
at least America capture like culture doesn't have like a strong word association to it.
Whereas when
How come y'all play Lord Connor for free?
Okay.
Yeah,
Like I can
like Magic Stone. But
Exactly.
like
Huh?
How come y'all play Lord Connor for free?
105.
Yeah.
process.
Right now, we don't have support for it,
Sure.
so it's kind of hard to do. Anything
That makes
like
sense.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay.
We're just trying to grow the community,
Solid book.
Get people to play
solid
first.
movies.
hey, get enough product
They're
for
pretty
people to
much
play.
kind of on par with each other.
Mhm.
But there is some good stuff in book 3 that like you don't get to read. Book 4 challenges
Wow,
are
thank
way cooler. It's way better. Like movie 4.
Oh,
there
yeah,
are
2K and a searcher.
Good.
But there are some like the Sphinx is one thing.
Mhm.
I think it's the Lake Challenge.
Neither.
Like those are two vastly
Here we go.
different things.
Interesting.
Yes.
And the Sphinx happens during the maze. Like
Oh,
not like as a
yes,
spoiler thing,
yes.
but the maze
Oh, the
and the
maze.
Sphinx
I
are
know
like
the
the
maze.
same thing.
Yes. And then go.
So that's Goblet of
Fire, and
and then
then
Order of the Phoenix. Order of the Phoenix, if you've seen the movie, it's garbage.
Oh,
Absolutely.
exactly.
It's bad.
What happened? They were doing a good job with all.
No, so all the movies are good except for 5. My whole theory to that, like book 2, book 5 just has too many movie components
Oh, that they couldn't do it all.
that they couldn't do. Because book 5 is when they really like Goblet of Fire, and book 5 is when it starts getting super B. So then
The movies
just kind of
They should have split that into a couple movies.
Yeah, that would have been like at least a 2-parter, I think.
That would be cool.
Because I think even book 6 works well as the one movie, but book 5 just had too much content.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
crazy.
movie 5 sucks, but book 5 is super awesome.
Good.
You get a lot of stuff that's important for like early books and
Wow, I don't even have to read the books.
It explains stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
6 and 7 are solid round.
You like this type of book?
Yeah, I like to read, just in general.
Well, you should pick up the books.
Like story
They're
wrap.
good.
I've tried before, it didn't work out very well for
No.
me. But, I mean,
To each his own.
as an adult, I haven't tried. I like horror books and stuff. I read a lot of Stephen King.
Without going deep into
How many
there's a
poured
lot
on
of
left?
things that happen in later books that throw me off guard. Because like when we set up the story, you're like, oh, this is how like all bosses met. And it's for like 5 through 7 with like a lot of those expectations they kind of pushing in for the first 4 books are just thrown out. Oh, which this is their world.
Dude, I'm excited to read this.
It's so
And I'm hoping I'll have time to read tomorrow. So probably let's go. Probably just go to bed.
no,
But
honestly.
I want to read more. I'm like, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, no.
Without a doubt.
7 on your life.
Read more. You want to talk about it?
Yes, I will every
always
time
here.
we meet up.
Yeah.
I'll tell
If
you
you
where
ever
I'm
got
at.
a question or anything too,
I'll
hit me up
literally-
on
I
Discord
literally
and just
don't
be like, hey, so like this makes no sense.
what's this?
Explain it to me. And I'll be like, okay, yeah, so
Do we get the soundtrack?
book 4. Book 4.
I was gonna say, they like kind of had that weird thing with the dragon. They had
Yeah.
And then
So you'll have the dragon egg. Or
okay.
read about the dragon
Mhm.
egg happen.
Yeah.
So then your next time that you'll deal with dragons really, you book 4.
Cool.
And then yeah, you should know context wise if you've seen the movies, you know what they're dealing with dragons for. But it is definitely more depth.
Well, and it's weird because the books have been out for so long that I don't really have like any spoilers. Like I've seen the movies, but like not in order, not all at once. I never saw the last 2. I like so I feel like one thing I do know Snape dies. But that's not like
exactly why.
That's like for existing. That's like set.
Yeah.
Same.
So like
Fordon
there's
is
like
too
random stuff,
scary.
but I feel like since I don't know the campus names, I don't have any spoilers
No.
really. Like I'm kind of just reading it.
And honestly, I feel it's the best way
Nice.
because like even
I miss having cats. I don't
Private
miss the
life.
way they smell.
Books, it's still super refreshing
Yes.
because there's things that just don't get like
Mm-hmm.
just persuade enough know like for you to actually understand what's going on. There are some key things that they cut out that like
Private life.
sometimes it's not important, sometimes it's super important. Like movies are. And the reason why it's trash is because it cut out a lot of what happens in like the manor. It's like solid like the first like chunk of the movie. And it had so much exposition about
Private
like,
life.
the world before, like the world as like Harry's
Edit.
with world before Harry, what like matters. but like it's
Oh,
just
that's crazy.
it's trashy. And then they cut it because they want to focus on the ministry and the ministry fight, and it's cool, but not what's important.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, like and
And
like they're
Pop some Funko Pop.
Seventhly.
Let's see if there's your handwriting here. So
yeah, I think they're be
All my last cards were no counter.
I'm like, I'm like, stop taking this at some point.
I can't do it.
I'm like, he's gonna draw something off life.